right, everybody. Live's Family Cooking Week continues with a recipe for savory cheese biscuits, a Consuelos family favorite. There's never a dull moment when our family gathers around the Thanksgiving table. And you're about to find out why. Please welcome Mark, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin Consuelos. Hello, loves of my life. Look at the hey,
what a
hon,
beautiful family, Kelly.
Look, Mark, look at what you created. Look at these kids.
Oh, well, I had some help with the creation of those kids.
I mean, you guys are divine. And do you know how your father and I made you? Would you like to know?
This is the cooking segment, not...
Exactly, and I thought we could demonstrate using the turkey.
No, this is the cooking segment.
All right.
This is not anatomy.
All right.
Listen, Lola, I don't know if you heard earlier, but Kelly, your mother was giving you a big compliment. She said she heard your voice early this morning and that you are the heart and soul of the house.
Thank you, Mom.
What was going on so early this morning so loudly?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure of what was going on.
She was psyching herself up.
It was 2 hours ago.
2
How
hours
could she
ago.
possibly
Yeah.
remember that far back?
Michael, what about traditions for Thanksgiving? I'm curious. What do you remember? What stands out as family traditions for you guys?
Sure. Yeah. No. We like. Well, we do it a lot more on Thanksgiving. We do it every dinner usually, but much more on Thanksgiving, where we pick someone, we go around the table, and we just tell our favorite story about them for that year, or because we have so many stories, but like we sort of like reset on the year, and then we pick a new favorite, and right.
Like
It's
a family roast, if you will.
Do you tell the one where the kids walk in on you that you told me at the Mexican dinner?
No, but I could demonstrate with the turkey. Lola, do you find when your grandparents like come around, because I always see you like nuzzling up to Nona, like Lola gets Nona in the corner, and Lola will get her Nona in the corner and just ask a simple question and like learn things about Mark and the family that I never knew.
Do you want to hear a story?
Yes, we do.
Are you going to tell us a story?
I'm going to tell you guys a story. We were all informed on Thanksgiving that when my dad was in high school, maybe college, but I think high school, he had broken up with this girl, this poor girl. He had broken up with her, and she showed up to his house, and my dad wasn't there, but it was my grandmother, my Nona, and you know, being the lovely woman that she is, she invited her in the house. She consoled her. They talked about the breakup. They might have, I don't know if I can say this. I don't know if she walked into my grandparents' bedroom, like thinking it was my dad's bedroom. Very weird. But yeah, that's...
Let's go back for a minute. She went into Nono and Nona's bedroom thinking it was Daddy's bedroom?
Guys, come on.
And here she is today. Bring her on out.
My mom is past the age. My mom is past the age where she cares about how anything she says. She doesn't really, it's just full disclosure all the time. No filter.
That's true, but you say that like it's a recent thing. I would say that that's more when I mean, I've been in the family a long time, and when I met your mom,
it's amplified now.
Yeah, she just sort of says what she means and means what she says. Joaquin, you've been very quiet. Anything you want to declare?
I just want to declare that this is a great group of people. I'm happy to be with you, and I'm excited for Thanksgiving this year.
And are you wearing a wig or a Davy Crockett hat?
A Davy Crockett?
I mean, your hair looks especially explosive this morning.
It's a Judge Judy style toupee of sorts.
Yes. Yeah, you guys have all been blessed with the hair gene, that's for sure.
Should we come back and get into these amazing savory biscuits?
Oh, the biscuits, yes.
Right?
Oh,
all right, let's take a break and come back with the cheesy biscuits right after this. Welcome back. Before we get started, is that a subtle portrait of you and Mark in the background, Kelly? I didn't even see that in the first segment.
I think the kids feel like you had your portrait hanging, and
So
maybe
you guys
they
made one
wanted...
last night?
No, that's Gigi Rice, Ted's wife.
Okay.
Ted McGinley's wife painted that for my 50th birthday.
So they just keep that up in the living room? Yeah, nice.
Do you rotate it in the rooms, like depending on the week?
You know what? I just received it yesterday, so we're
Kids,
not
you did
deciding...
great in school. Mom and Dad are going to hang over the bed tonight.
That's right. Correct. All right, kids, I'm going to make the biscuits, okay? And if you want to tell Ryan anything about your father that he doesn't know, feel free, okay? So this is a really super easy recipe that is like, I always say the ease factor is whether or not I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So you just whisk together your dry ingredients, right? So it's flour, you've got your baking soda and baking powder. This recipe is on our website, by the way. 2 teaspoons of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and smoked paprika. This is for the cheesy biscuits. You can also
This is the savory biscuit.
This is the savory cheesy biscuit. You can also not add the paprika and have it plain for a strawberry shortcake version.
Could be a
dessert version, if you will. So you just sort of mix together your dry ingredients, and then you take 6 tablespoons of ice cold butter.
Must be cold?
Yes, the colder the better. And I like to cut the butter into smaller pea-sized pieces before I incorporate it into the flour.
Okay.
But this is the more traditional way, this way. You don't want to over blend it, but you want to make them like small, sort of flaky bits. It takes a little incorporating. Anyway, you're going to incorporate it until it's sort of like all folds together. The pieces should look like this. I don't know if you can see that in the palm of my hand, but this is when you know it's sort of ready. It's ready to go when it sort of looks like that, okay? And then you're going to incorporate
the cream.
1.5 cups of heavy cream. And you just want to fold it in. You don't want to like mix it to death.
Okay.
Because it's sort of like...
This technique is essential here of folding, all right.
You don't want to over blend it, or it'll be too like mushy.
Hey, Mark, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving since you're up there in Vancouver solo?
There's some castmates that I'm probably going to have a little sneaky, quick Thanksgiving dinner with Thursday, and I had some friends that were able to do it this past Sunday that are here, dear friends from Los Angeles that are also shooting. So it's been nice. There's a group of us up here that can't go back to the United States, but we're all together. So we're able to.
Are going to join you?
I think he's probably working.
Got it. And kids, a question for you. We have a debate about what time the meal should be served Thanksgiving Day. We like to do it late afternoon so that you can eat, digest, take a walk, come back for dessert. Mom says y'all like it late. Is that true? You like it late, or should we settle this now and make it earlier?
Hang on. Mom likes it late.
Oh.
Mom, Dad. Thanks. It's like 6 o'clock. We're having like little appetizers, and we're like,
It's not called Thanksgiving brunch. It's called Thanksgiving dinner, you ingrates.
okay. So does dinner usually start at 9 o'clock?
I'm glad we could talk about this here, Michael. Thank you.
Anyway, so we added the cheese in case you guys were wondering. We use the Manchego cheese, but you can use any cheese you want, really. This is the one the recipe calls for. Anyway, what you want to do is, once everything is incorporated, and I wonder if I already have, yes, I have a dough that's better incorporated here. And then you want to take a measuring cup. I like to dip it in the flour a little bit so it's not too sticky. And then you just want to take half a cup and spread them out on the pan on your baking sheet with a little parchment paper.
And what temperature, how long?
I want to say 350. I think it's 350.
375.
375. And for 15 minutes, I like to check. I don't like them to be, I like them lighter than darker, but some people like them darker.
And what
than
time
lighter.
of day do you like to serve the savory biscuit?
I like to serve these savory biscuits with our meal, which is around 6 p.m. dinner time, because we're having Thanksgiving dinner.
That's generous.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan. Babe, I just want to say, I came home from work and my wife and kids surprised me with a Christmas tree here in my apartment. I just want to say thank you so much.
You're
for doing
welcome.
that. Makes
We love
a flight
you.
home.
We just wanted you to know
Good.
that we miss you very much, and we're looking forward to seeing you
You guys are the
eventually
best.
someday soon.
Happy Thanksgiving,
too.
everybody.
Love you
Good to see
guys.
y'all.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye, chickens.
You have the most remarkable family.
I'm very lucky.